Hello, welcome to Spy Money. Let's talk about Ranger Indicator, how it works, and what kind of money you can make. Let's go to the chart and see what it did on the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ was whipsaw today. If you made money today on NASDAQ, then you are a trader. You are very good. It whipsawed sometimes 50 points on a 1 minute candle. Let's look at the chart. $5,440. 15 trades, 12 wins, 3 losses using the Ranger Indicator, SpyBot Ranger Indicator. Right here are the losses. It took 3 losses right in the beginning. So we did have the losses. They were $305 each. That is using a 15-point stop on that. And a 15-point, honestly, today was very small for NASDAQ. I mean, it was just killing it today. It whipsawed these candles. Some of these candles, like I said, were 50-point candles for a 1 minute. Unreal. Just crazy. It was hard to trade by normal circumstances, but with the Ranger Indicator, look at this. Your very first trade, you lost 305. Second one, you made 300. Then you lost 305. Then you made 390, and then you made 865. There's 4 trades in a matter of let's see, what would that be? 940. So that would be 16 minutes. You had 4 trades, and at that point, so you're down roughly 900, and then so this one and these 3 take it out. So you're up about $700 just in the first 9 minutes, and then you come down, touch again, and you get another one, another $865 trade. Then you come back. Actually, you're not even down you're down 600 here, because these 2 trades were off of this right here. So there's 600. So that'd be 2, 6, 9. So you're up $900 there. $1,000 a contract. You're actually met your goal at that point. If you're looking for $1,000 a contract, you're at your goal. And then when it hit this one, you are now up about $1,800 just from right here back. And then you come down, hit this one here. We come down, we make $200 here, come back up, and we hit that and pull back down, and we hit our stop. It's another $305 loss. Then we come back and we hit our zone, 395. It went up above it and then come down to the top of it. So you always move your stop according to that. So you always enter 1 tick above the yellow. And once you get through this zone, you bring it up to the bottom. Once you're across the top of it pretty good, like these, then you go ahead and put in that. So let me get that a little closer so you can see. So what we ended up doing is we went through and we come back, because once we go through, we put our stop at the bottom. We come down and got in another trade. We went through, so our stop would be right here, and then we're going up, get up there, and boom, there we go, 865. We come back over, we're looking for more trades. This one here, we went up, and then once you get up, you go ahead and bring your stop up just above break even and stuff. Usually I set them for about $50 profit, because that's gets out of your trade and gets you your commissions paid and so forth. So I put them at $50. So you're looking about 2.5 points. And then you come back over here, and you know what? I missed a trade on this. We need to add one. So we are right there. So that would be 75. And we went up. We would have cashed out at 380. We need to add that to the profit. Actually, it's 390. I'm hitting my numbers wrong. It's $390 in there somewhere. There you go. So $390. I missed a trade on that when I was doing this. We come down. We come right back up. Boom. 865. Now, we're only trading to the red line. That's our strategy. Green to red. We don't, in the strategy, we don't trade anything else. Now, you can play zone to zone if you want, and that works pretty good. Like, get in a short here, play it down to right here. There's another, let's see, what would that be? If you were playing in that and got in, say, at the bottom of this zone to the top of that zone, there's $585. So you could have picked that up. You could have actually went ahead and not took profit here and let it go on up to the zone and took your profit there. So lots of things you can do with this, but the main strategy, and this is what I talk about, is yellow to red. That's our main strategy. And as it's going up, we bring our stop up with it based on the levels and so forth. No other trades in here according to the strategy, but there were a lot of trades in here that you could have done. Then we come over here, we can go through the yellow, come back up, boom, right back to the red. We're 865. So let's add this one trade in, which was, where was that thing? Where's that beast? $300 right there. Is that it? Let's look at that. I lost it. No, it's right here. That one there, the 395. So you would have actually made on this one here, and I think it was that one, or 380. Let's see here. Where was that thing? I don't remember if it was the 395 or if it was the 300, the one we missed. I think it was actually the 395. So it's going to be roughly $5,800. We'll call it that. We'll call it $5,800 to the good, and that will be a day with the NASDAQ. It is was a hard day to trade. Anybody that traded today and made money was good. Actually, there's another one for 865. We hit this down here and come up. So there's 865 there. I'll have to do the math on this and total it up, but it's about $5,800. This is using one contract, one $1,000 contract. This is not using 10 contracts or whatever. It depends on your account size. If you were trading a micro, then you would be up $544. So just one micro, a $100 micro, would be up $544 in profit if you had traded exactly the way the system's supposed to be. Saying that's going from yellow to red, and that's moving your stops up accordingly. So if you're interested in this, let me know. We got a discount on this thing, 20% off. I will put the link in the description for the 20% off, and you can get this today and get set up. I have training videos for it. Also, a bunch of them on YouTube I show of how all this stuff works and where to get in, where not to get in, what kind of stops to use for like RTY, NQ, and so forth. So I try to help everybody out. I want everybody to make money. It's not about selling an indicator. It's about helping someone get their goals. And that's the main thing. This one's so simple, yellow to red. And the indicator puts all these lines on here. You don't have to do anything. Now, one thing that you can do, and I'm going to show you this. Let's say that we are, let's say you want to trade the Australian Open, Australian Tokyo. So I've already got these set up to where they will work according to that. So last night, let's see here. Let me get back to it. It went right there. So at 8 o'clock at night is when it opens. So I've got the times already set up, and I share that information with everybody. You just have to convert it to your time frame as far as what you do. You're like, I'm in the Eastern time frame, but just on this one trade right here is going to be roughly $395 at 8 o'clock at night Eastern time. You could have traded more if you wanted, if you knew how to trade off the zones. Now the zones change according to your time, your open that you're trading. So the zones will change, and so they have to be changed for each one. I've also got the settings for Hong Kong, London, and the US Open. So I've got 4 different markets that you can trade. I have found that the US market is the best. It seems to have the most volume and be able to work more. London is slow, very slow. Hong Kong, very slow. Australia, you can get some moves in there, but it starts off a little bit slow on it, but it does get moves on it. That works pretty good. But I share all that information with you. to help you get set up. And let's go back to US Open. And you can see right there, and yesterday how it did. Didn't do the best there, and I don't know why all those are showing up on there. There we go. I'm a scalper. I like to scalp too. So when we're coming into it, I will scalp it. And then also play the Ranger, playing yellow to red. Scalping is my game. I love it. And like coming down through here, once we get past the red, I'm going to be scalping this down through here. This right here was a good move. If you got in off the top, look at this yesterday. If you were superhero and got right off the top tick and off the bottom, $12,000, one contract. And all you had to do was sell and buy $12,000. So realistically, you probably would have been, if you could get in the right area, you probably would have been in about right here, probably there, and you probably would have gotten out probably right there. So about $10,000 you would have made yesterday if you were a superhero and knew the top and the bottom. It's pretty wild yesterday. But all of these moves today, you could have made some very good money today. Almost $6,000 on one contract. Just sitting here, yellow to red. That's all you'd be looking for, yellow to red. As soon as you enter, you put your profit at red, and then you just move your stop up according to the levels and so forth. That's all you have to do. There's nothing more to it. It's easy. You just do that and just wait and collect your money. There is no reading the market, none of that stuff. You don't have to do any of that. Yellow to red. That's all. Yellow to red and you're done. Having questions, let me know. I would love to get you in on this tonight. If you purchase it, I will get your machine ID and everything taken care of so you can start trading it immediately. You could trade it for the Australia Open, the Hong Kong Open, and then there is the India, which is 30 minutes after midnight Eastern time. So you could trade that, the London at 3, and US Open at 9:30. Have a great day.